Hello and welcome everyone to this video on SAP S/4HANA Finance Ledger by ZaranTech. Okay guys, now what if I ask you how do you manage your monthly expenses? Pretty simple, like tracking your groceries, bills and maybe some online shopping, right? Now imagine doing this for a company that handles over 1 lakh financial transactions every single hour across 50 different countries and in 50 different currencies. So now, not so simple as your monthly expenses anymore, isn't it? So, you know what, managing companies' finances isn't like managing your personal bank account. Companies need to track every penny across different countries, multiple currencies, and various types of transactions. And guess what? They need to do the following different accounting rules for different countries too. So if we talk about the past, companies had to maintain different ledgers for their different types of accounting, like one for their tax purposes, another for their internal reporting, and maybe a third one for the global reporting. Sounds complicated, right? Well, here SAP S/4HANA Finance Ledger changed all of that by bringing everything into one unified system. So think of it as a super smart digital record book that can handle multiple currencies, different accounting principles, and various reporting requirements all at the same time. And the best part, it processes all of these transactions in real time. So if someone makes a sale here in Bangalore, the financial impact shows instantly in the company's book, whether you are viewing them from New York or it from London. So with this particular video, we'll break down each and everything that you need to know about S/4HANA Finance Ledger in a simple terms. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our ZaranTech YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to get regular updates from us.
Okay guys, now let's have a look at our agenda for today's video. So firstly, we will start with an introduction to SAP S/4HANA Finance Ledger. Then we will look at the configuring ledgers and accounting standards in SAP S/4HANA. And then moving forward, we'll discuss the accounting principles and their ledger management. And lastly, we will look at some future trends and developments in SAP S/4HANA Finance Ledger. So, let us start with our first agenda point, Introduction to SAP S/4HANA Finance Ledger. Okay, so SAP S/4HANA Finance Ledger is basically a system that stores all the accounting documents, enabling businesses to manage their financial data efficiently. It works accordingly to different accounting rules, allowing for multiple accounting standards within the same system. The leading ledger, called OL, is basically very mandatory here. This is the main accounting ledger which is used for company-wide reporting. For example, a multinational company would use this ledger to consolidate all global financial data according to the international accounting standards. And in addition to the leading ledger, non-leading ledgers can be added to meet local financial reporting requirements. For instance, a company operating in Germany might use a non-leading ledger to report according to German tax regulations, while still maintaining the OL ledger for global reporting. So basically, this flexibility helps organizations to comply with both local and international accounting standards without duplicating efforts. Now, did you know that organizations which uses different ledgers to maintain their financial records are more effectively than others? So in SAP, leading and non-leading ledgers are essential for managing multiple financial reporting requirements. The leading ledger represents the primary accounting principle for global financial reporting. For example, ledger OL is commonly used for group accounting, which ensuring the consistency across all of their subsidiaries. On the other hand, the non-leading ledgers are created to meet local accounting needs, where these ledgers support local taxation rules and regulations, which might differ from one country to another. So here, for instance, if a company operates in multiple regions, it can maintain non-leading ledgers to basically align with specific regional financial requirements. So this setup basically allows businesses for more flexibility in the financial reporting, that basically enabling them to comply with both global and local regulations. So by using these non-leading ledgers, a company can easily meet the unique demands of each region while still maintaining a unified financial system through the leading ledger. Now imagine managing multiple books for a single company where each with its own set of rules and regulations. And that's how SAP's previous financial modules worked. So before the innovation of SAP's S4HANA, the older system relied on specific purpose ledger, where each ledger served a unique function like profit center accounting, consolidation, or funds management. So for example, to handle profit center accounting, a separate ledger was maintained to track internal profits. And these ledgers were isolated, which means different rules were applied to different ledgers. That is often leading to more complex financial processes. But now, with SAP S4HANA, all of these functions are seamlessly integrated, which making financial operations far more efficient and unified. Now, if you are looking for a smarter way to manage your business processes, then the SAP S4HANA's integration offers you some powerful benefits that could transform your operations. So, with its real time posting across applications, transactions are updated instantly here. That ensures up to the minute accuracy. For example, when a sales order is processed, both the accounts receivable and inventory are adjusted in real time. So all the ledgers are posted simultaneously here. That is simplifying the financial management. So just imagine that you are having your general and secondary ledgers updated at the same time. So what's that's basically reducing the need for manual adjustment, right? Now this also leads to easier financial reconciliation, which means fewer discrepancies to fix. Plus, full ledger integration across modules, which means you get a single version of the truth and avoiding any kind of data inconsistencies also. And basically, by centralizing the financial management, SAP S4HANA eliminates fragmented systems and brings everything under one roof, giving your businesses the agility it needs to stay ahead. Now, moving forward, let us look at the configuring ledgers and accounting standards in SAP S4HANA. Now, do you guys know that setting up ledgers in SAP S4HANA can directly impact how your financial reports reflect the global and local regulations? So, let us explore how you can streamline this critical process. So, when configuring the ledgers, it's very essential to start by choosing which ones are necessary for your business. Discuss your reporting needs with key stakeholders to ensure the right decisions are made at that time. The leading ledger will represent the company's primary accounting framework, covering the international reporting standards. For specific regional requirements, non leading ledgers can be configured to comply with local accounting rules. Planning your ledger setup early on is a crucial thing to avoid complications down the line. While simpler configurations may seem appealing now, a poorly planned ledger can cause complexities later that require a significant effort to fix. Now, in today's global market, companies must navigate the differences between global and local accounting standards. For instance, most global companies follow IFRS or International Financial Reporting Standards, while US GAAP is the standard for American companies. But what happens when an American company has to report under both? So, non-leading ledger for IFRS helps these companies meet the global reporting requirements. At the same time, they maintain local ledgers for US GAAP and their tax rules also. So here the key is activating these ledgers only where it's necessary, simplifying the process and reducing any kind of complexities if there. And not just that, this approach is incredibly useful for businesses operating internationally by ensuring a compliance without their overwhelming their financial systems. Now, have you ever overwhelmed by the complexity of tax compliance? So, for business operating in countries like Russia and Brazil, the local tax ledgers are a game changer there, where these ledgers are essential for navigating intricate tax rules and ensuring compliance with local laws. For instance, a multinational company may need to maintain separate tax ledgers for each region due to its varying local requirements. And this means they could have multiple ledgers for tax reporting, which allows for better planning and compliance. And ultimately, local tax ledgers not only help businesses avoid penalties but also streamline their tax processes, ensuring they meet the necessary obligations in each jurisdiction. So, by implementing these ledgers, companies can confidently navigate the complexities of local tax regulations. Okay, now configuring ledgers is one of the very essential step for effective financial management. So, let us walk through the steps that we need for setting up our financial ledgers efficiently. So, first, follow the path to financial accounting settings. Navigate to global settings and then select ledgers there. And here you can view the current ledgers in your system by ensuring everything is organized there. Next, create new ledgers as you need it. And remember that your leading ledger should always be OL. And this is one of the very crucial thing for accurate financial reporting. To make the process easier, here you can use the copy as option to duplicate any existing ledgers or choose the new entries to create the fresh ones. Now, for example, if you need to create a ledger for a new department, simply copy an existing one and modify the details as required. And by following these above steps, you'll have a well structured ledger system that supports your financial operations. Now, let us dive into the ledger settings to understand how exactly they're gonna work. So, in the world of financial accounting, the OL ledger is your primary or the leading ledger. It serves as the foundation for all financial reporting. However, businesses often require more flexibility here, which is where the non-leading ledgers comes into play, such as Z1 and Z2. So basically here the non-leading ledgers provide you with the additional perspectives on financial data without altering the main ledger. So the leading column highlights your main ledger while the ledger type can be either standard or an extension. So extensions like Z1 and Z2 enhances the standard ledgers by allowing for any kind of manual accounting adjustments. For instance, if you need to record a unique transaction that doesn't fit into the standard framework, an extension ledger gives you with that flexibility.
Hey, I noticed you are still following along with this particular tutorial. And you know what? It just takes one click to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you will get all the latest content delivered directly onto your feed. So what are you waiting for? Just click the subscribe button here and ring that bell icon right next to it. Alright, now let's continue with our video.
Now, are you aware that right company code and currency settings can be a game changer for your financial operations? So, in any financial system, company codes are very essential as they define the smallest organizational unit, for which you can maintain a complete self-contained set of accounts. For instance, if you run a multiple subsidiaries, each must have its company code to ensure accurate financial tracking. Next, defining the fiscal year variant is very crucial here, as it dictates the structure of your accounting year. You can align it with the calendar year or create a custom period based on your business needs. Posting period variants control which periods are open for transactions and preventing errors in financial entries. So it's very important here to set this up carefully. And lastly, ensuring a local currency is stored for each company and a global currency for group reporting enables the seamless consolidation and financial analysis across their different regions. So here we need to properly configure these settings and ensure efficient financial operations and accurate reporting for that. Now moving forward, let us discover how SAP S4HANA Finance Ledger transforms accounting principles and their ledger management. Now, have you guys ever wondered how businesses keep their financial records consistent and reliable? So let us dive into the world of accounting principles here. So accounting principles are nothing but they are the backbone of any kind of financial reporting. They establish a framework for how transactions are recorded and reported. For instance, in the United States, we have the General Accepted Accounting Principles or USGAAP. Similarly, local GAAPs exist for specific regions or countries, which ensures compliance with their local regulations. So take the example of a company using a non-leading ledger, like Z1. So here, the accounting principle for these ledgers are based on local GAAP, tailored to meet their specific requirements. Now, these principles aren't just random as they are intricately linked to specific ledgers. So here, each ledger's configuration is created through global settings by ensuring consistency across the organization. And by adhering to these principles, businesses maintain transparency and integrity in their financial reporting, making it easier for all the stakeholders to understand their financial health. Now, have you ever wondered how businesses ensure their financial reports are accurate and compliant always? So, it all starts with assigning accounting principles to them. This process is very crucial for maintaining any kind of consistency across the financial statements. And to implement this, principles are linked at the ledger group level, where you can easily follow the financial accounting settings path in your accounting software. And here's where it gets interesting. Multiple ledgers can share these principles. This means you can define which ledger follows specific rules, streamlining your financial reporting process. So, for example, let's say you have three different ledgers for various departments: sales, marketing, and operations. So, here, basically by grouping them according to a defined accounting principles, you ensure that each department adheres to the same financial standards. And this approach not only improves the accuracy but also enhances your transparency here. So, whether you are a small business owner or a financial analyst, understanding how to assign accounting principles can help you achieve a proper financial reporting. Now, do you know that effective financial management often starts with how we organize our ledgers? So, ledger groups are very essential components in accounting system that contain one or more ledgers. So, they are automatically created when defining ledgers, making setups easier for others. And by grouping these ledgers, With similar rules, these groups help us to streamline the financial data organization. For instance, a global corporation might have separate ledger groups for their different regions, such as North America and Europe, allowing them to follow some specific accounting standards while still adhering to the overall group accounting rules. So, this flexibility setup is particularly beneficial for the global companies. That's basically enabling them to maintain consistency and accuracy across diverse financial landscapes. And by utilizing these ledger groups, businesses can simplify their financial processes and improve their reporting capabilities. So, ledger groups are not only here to enhance organizations but also here to ensure that ledgers adhere to the established accounting rules. Now, if you are struggling to keep up with multiple accounting standards, then the parallel accounting in SAP S4HANA offers you with some of the powerful solutions for your organization. Basically, it allows organizations to maintain multiple ledgers simultaneously, which is making them easier to adhere to different accounting rules. For example, a company operating in both the US and Europe can maintain a separate ledgers to comply with US GAAP and IFRS regulations. And moreover that, you can use some additional GL accounts if it's needed. That basically ensuring that all of the financial transactions are accurately recorded across various accounting frameworks. While it's not a common practice for all businesses here, but it's an available option for those with specific regional requirements. Now, what makes parallel accounting even more appealing is its customizability for complex financial scenarios. That basically enabling organizations to tailor to their accounting processes to fit unique needs. And this flexibility not only streamlines operations but also enhances the financial reporting across diverse markets. Now, moving to our last agenda point, let us look into some of the future trends and developments of SAP S4HANA Finance Ledger. So, just imagine that transforming your financial processes with technologies that learn and adapt. So, this is the future of SAP S4HANA Finance Ledger. As we look ahead, one major trend is the enhanced integration of AI and machine learning. That is basically automating the routine tasks and providing predictive insights. For example, AI can analyze historical data to forecast the future revenue. Another trend is the increased focus on compliance and regulatory changes, that basically ensuring businesses to stay ahead in a fast evolving landscape. Enhanced user experience through UX and UI improvements makes some great navigations seamlessly, allowing for finance teams to work more efficiently here. Cloud migration and hybrid solution also offers you with the flexibility and scalability, while with the improved financial planning and analysis, or FP&A, that basically drive better decision making. Sustainability and ESG reporting are another crucial thing as companies prioritize responsible practices. Advanced data management and analytics will help you provide with deeper insights and mobile accessibility with empowered teams to work on the go. Now, let us dive into some of the latest developments in SAP S4HANA Finance Ledger that can revolutionize your businesses in coming future. So the very first thing is predictive analytics is here to enhance your overall financial forecasting. For example, companies here can use their historical data to anticipate the cash flow trends, allowing for more accurate budgeting for them. Next, we have automated processes, reducing any kind of manual input significantly. Just imagine generating reports in seconds instead of hours. Real time insights enable quicker decision making. That's basically empowering finance teams to respond swiftly to the changing market needs. Plus, with its dynamic compliance, organizations can easily adapt to new regulations by ensuring they always stay ahead of them. Now, managing multiple currencies and compliance is simpler than ever, which is making it easier for global businesses. So here, simplified interfaces enhances the usability, allowing users to navigate effortlessly. And integrated planning also ensures all strategies are aligned, while data lakes and warehousing improve analytical capabilities by offering with some deeper insights into their financial data. So basically, with these innovations, your financial team can operate more efficiently and effectively than ever before. So that's all we have for this video, guys. I hope by now you have a very good understanding of what SAP S4HANA Finance Ledger is all about and how it's revolutionizing the way organizations manage their finances.
Okay, now that's a wrap up for today's tutorial. I hope you learned something valuable here. And you know guys, what's more great? Having you as a part of our growing YouTube community. Just click that subscribe button below here and turn on the notifications also. It's completely free for you and you will never miss on any notifications for our upcoming videos. So thanks for watching and we'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you for watching our video. Are you looking to elevate your career in SAP or start learning from the ground up? Look no further than our comprehensive SAP courses on the Teachable platform. We have partnered with industry experts to bring you self-paced courses covering the entire spectrum of SAP solutions, ERP, HANA, SuccessFactors, and more. Learn at your convenience from anywhere in the world. SAP professionals design our courses with years of real-world experience. They will guide you through comprehensive curriculums, blending theory with practical applications and real-world examples. Engage with interactive video lessons, quizzes, exercises, and hands-on projects. Apply what you learn immediately and solidify your understanding. Once enrolled, you will have lifetime access to the course materials, allowing you to revisit them whenever needed. And upon completion, you will receive a certificate to showcase your newfound SAP expertise. With affordable pricing and flexible payment options, investing in your SAP education has always been challenging. Take advantage of this opportunity to take your skills to new heights. Head over to our Teachable page, explore our course offerings, and enroll today to kickstart your journey toward becoming an SAP expert.